that are involved in this process. We have rRNA or ribosomal RNA. That's part of ribosomes. So rRNAs with a group of proteins come together and they make your ribosomes. Ribosomes, let's look at them first. Ribosomes are very funny. They have two subunits. And I think I have it all the way back here. No. I have a better one. There. Again, I'm going out of order to make these guys better for you. For us, the rRNAs and the proteins we have, they are different and they make an ADS ribosome. For the bacteria, they have different rRNA strands, different proteins. They make 7S ribosome. But when you look at it, the microscopic structure of these ribosomes, they are identical. Okay? You have two subunits, a large subunit and a small subunit. The large subunit has 3 chambers. The job of the large subunit and small subunit is a little bit different, but they come together to create a functioning one. The small subunit's job is for that RNA that has the information, that one is messenger RNA or mRNA. This one has the info. And I'll talk about the words, codons and all of that. The job of this one is to attach to that mRNA, make it nice and tight and straight. The job of the large subunit is to read that mRNA and expose the words. It knows how to read mRNA or DNA. Remember, some of you guys might have seen it, like whenever there was a spy movie that was associated with kids or a cartoon or something, you always saw on the cereal boxes, there was like a bunch of letters on the back, and then they would be like, buy this, the decoder is inside. The decoder inside was like a part of that box that you had to cut circles and put it on those block of letters and everything, and each of them made the word, and always was like, buy more Cheerios. Cheerios are good for your health. Frosted Flakes are great, something like that, and you were like, okay. But that's kind of like what ribosome does. The large subunit of ribosome, eventually the large ribosome, when it comes together, it kind of goes, okay, this is the first word, this is the second word, this is the third word. It puts the words that mean amino acids in an order. That's all ribosome does. Ribosome knows where the secret starts. Like, a spy sends, during World War II, they were sending letters from Germany and all of that. If somebody read it, it was just the person saying, I had fish and chips today, and then I bought this book, and I read this book, I've gotten to this part. But the person that spy sent the letter to, they knew, okay, from third sentence, fourth word, start reading, and then skip every this and that, and the message was in that letter. All right, so same thing. That's the job of ribosome. Messenger RNA brings the information. The information is in words. DNA or RNA have only 4 nucleotides, right? So you cannot say, all right, A means leucine amino acid. T means that. We have 20 amino acids. So if it was 1 base, 1 amino acid, you would have the code for 4 amino acids, 16, you would have been lost. if you put two amino acids together, AT, or in case it's actually code is in RNA, so let's say AU. Statistically, with two variations of creating words or codes of two with 4 different letters gives you only 16 varieties. So again, you take care of 16, 4 you don't know what to do with. Next one was, how about if it is 3? That actually gives you 64 possibilities. It covers not only the 20 and it goes that way. When they studied, they actually realized this is how DNA and RNA speak to ribosomes. By creating words with 3 nucleotides. This is referred to as a codon. So 3 nucleotides next to one another is a codon. So a codon is 3 nucleotides next to one another. Each codon means 1 amino acid. They've actually gone and they have deciphered the whole process. And they have given us the genetic codon. So all the 64 possibilities, they bring on an information. Keep it there. We'll talk about each specific information later. Finally, so if ribosome's job is to say, all right, so we're going to attach to mRNA, this is the first codon, this is the second codon, this is the third one. And now you see why it's important to have that mRNA straight. If you don't keep the mRNA straight, if it goes and creates a loop, you misread the codons. All right, one you're missing, one folds on the other one, so you have to make sure your mRNA is straight. So ribosomes keep the mRNA straight and tell you what is what first codon, second codon, and it's not all of these in this order. Again, I'll talk about each of the chambers when I talk about translation. So when this exposes a codon, now you need something else that can speak the spy language, knows what each code means. That's the job of tRNA. tRNA or transfer RNA.